that we're having a very interesting conversation that I guarantee does not apply to you or any other female in the planet. And that is that your throat constricts when you want to say certain things, but you know you're supposed to not talk. And I know that never happens with you. It only happens with Keita, right?
Never happens with me. Never.
So, and I'm gonna use the feminine because it happens more in the feminine than the masculine, where as something happens at a young age, for Keita, it was 6 or 7, that something happened and she made a decision that, oh, I need to keep my mouth shut because I'm offensive. I need to keep my mouth shut because I'm dumb. I need to keep my mouth shut because I hurt people's feelings. I need to keep my mouth shut because nobody's going to listen anyway. I need to keep my mouth shut because, obviously nobody believes me. Yes?
Yes. Mm.
With me, Tara?
Yes.
Yes.
And that was a great rule that you created at 6 years old, but it's not helping you now,
Mm-mm.
correct?
Correct.
And so we have to be able to give ourselves permission to forgive the 6 year old for creating a rule that doesn't work anymore.
Mm.
The 6 year old only did what the 6 year old knew how to do. And it could have been at 14, it could have been at 12, it could have been a certain age, right? But there are rules that you created earlier in your life that are not serving you now in your career, in your family, in your relationships, in your belief system about who you are. And if you're going to be successful in life, you have to decide to get rid of those things that you created in your past. And right now, you hold on to them because you think they're important, right? You think they're real. But not everything you've been told is real. At some point, you believed in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, Hanukkah Harry, and the Tooth Fairy, and you managed to let those things go. Yes?
Mm. Yes.
So you don't need to hold on to everything. You ever clean out your closet?
Mm-hmm.
It feels so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get rid of all the stuff you ain't wear, Oprah said, in 2 years or something like that, right?
Hmm.
Do you ever
Yeah.
replace any of that stuff?
No.
No, no, not the same stuff. No.
Not the same stuff. You buy all new stuff. You get
New and
all new
improved.
different looks, new and improved, right? Buy a
Mm-hmm.
shirt, get rid of a shirt. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to recognize that you let go of things in your past before, so it's possible to do it. You just have to recognize what doesn't serve you,
Mm-hmm.
correct?
Yes.
So, what were your takeaways from our last get together, Keita?
The most, like I said, I've still been pondering that one thing of what we're talking about right now is recognizing when those feelings are coming up when I'm in the room and processing, is this serving me today? Like
Yeah,
that just hit me like a ton of bricks. That the full grown woman is well able to take care of those things that the little girl wasn't able to, and that
yeah,
it's okay to do that. Like
yeah.
that is the thing that is just really, really resonating with me. And it just keeps coming up over and over again. So I didn't realize how much that was playing a part in my life.
Yeah, and let me go back to the 6 year old, right? Because if
Mhm.
you go back 20 seconds before you made the rule, you had a whole different mindset. You were a whole different personality. That
Mhm.
6 year old was kind of unstoppable and fierce and bold and fun and crazy and unstoppable and all these things, right? She was who she was. You remember that little girl?
Yes.
It might be time for you to go back and get parts of her that'll serve you today
Mhm.
because you let her go, but you
Mhm.
you didn't have to let her all go.
Right.
But what does a 6 year old know? This is the thing I have to do, right? And
Mhm.
there were things about that 6 year old that make you unstoppable and fierce and bold and fun and funny and playful. And, you know, in your adult life, you get to go back and be playful again. I got
Yeah.
this thing I say, don't grow up. It's a trap. Don't become an adult.
Yeah.
It's no fun.
No.
Mhm.
No, be 12 again. Here, Keaton, let me give you a word. Do you remember a time in your life when you were most free, most playful, most fun, most giggly, most smart, most curious? I mean, do you remember that little girl?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah. What age was she?
She was probably 4.
4. Go back and get her. She ain't dead.
Yeah.
Tara, you remember that
Yeah.
girl?
Yes.
How old was she?
Oh, I was probably in high school. I had a fun
You were in
time in
high
high
school.
school. Yeah.
Oh, pretty incredible human in high school, yes?
Yes.
And then something happens where you go, I can't be that anymore. And you
Yeah.
change who you are, yes? You change parts of your identity. You make mistakes, you have failures, people do things to you, you have traumas, then you curse yourself. But the 16-year-old was fun, yes?
Yes.
What if she showed up with her children tomorrow? What would happen?
Mhm.
They think I've lost my mind.
And they would love it, wouldn't they?